So I got that squash out. This is a Tondo squash. I was actually able to lift the plant up a little bit, and there was a little tiny rotted one under there, so I was able to get that out of there and keep it clean. These really grow. You can see how they're just intermingled in here, pretty tight. This one, oh, it's broke off. I must have accidentally broke that one off, but that's okay. They really come in here really tight. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to watch this plant pretty close. I don't want, because it had a little bit of mildew growing on it, and I'm trying to keep it clean under there. But that's an interesting plant. Just really intermingled in there, really tight. Okay, let's go over to the main garden. So before I go over into the main garden, I did want to go over how the plants actually look in here, like the squash plants. And I don't have any insect issues right now. And these plants have been in the ground for 2 months. It's the end of May. It's May 25th, I believe, May 24th. And so I put these in the garden right at the beginning of April. So it's been close to 2 months that they have been in the ground. Now these here have struggled, but I do believe it's because of the compost. It's just manure that is just broke down. There is no soil, and I believe that's why these are struggling. But then as I move over here, these plants go into more of a soil blend that was with the compost, you can see here. But I don't have any insect issues right now. I am watching very, very closely, and that's why I said I was trying to keep these plants very clean underneath. We have been threatened rain now for over a week, and each time I've missed the rain. We've got a nice breeze, so I'm hand watering everything right now. I don't have my irrigation set up yet, but this is the plant that I will be watching very closely, because these squash, you can even see this one here, how deep it goes down. They grow like right out of the root. I don't want to get my hands in the way there, but really this vine, I can see it down in there. But and they tend to be rotting a little bit off of so I want to almost pull that off of there. Just really watching this Tondo squash, because it seems to be the one that it will probably be pulled out because of insect issues. The last one that fell off that was like that, it had mold on it. So just watching it real close. But the corn looks fabulous. The cantaloupes look fabulous. I don't see, much insect problems here. There is a grasshopper, little tiny baby grasshopper right there. And I have seen a couple tiny grasshoppers. So I think any of my issues this year are going to be the grasshoppers. There's another one I just saw right there. Yep. So I'll be keeping a close eye on the little hoppers. Okay, over in the main garden here, again, the insects, I have not noticed many insects or plant problems on these gorgeous deep green tomato plants. Everything looks really robust. Here I'm seeing on the tomatillo plants, I see a little bit of damage there. I'm not sure what that is. But the tomato plants don't have any insect issues. I don't see any. I inspect these probably 2 or 3 times a day. I really try to keep up on anything. I do get down on the ground and I sit, and I just enjoy my time down very low, keeping everything clean. Again, over here in this little in-ground bed, looks good. These beans don't look real healthy. I don't know why. I've never grown them, so I don't really know what issues to look for. I have fertilized And I did go up on my MicroLife fertilizer to a little bit higher NPK. And it doesn't go very high, and it's guaranteed not to burn anything, but that to me, in my opinion, would be a little bit of a burn. I'm not sure. The celery is just beautiful and fluffy and green. It looks beautiful. This kale is unbelievable. I just don't even know. I don't have words for it. The coloring of it is gorgeous. The deep color of purples in this kale is just unbelievable. Just wanted to show you some of the colors of this kale. Is divine. And my pepper plants are doing great. They have a beautiful green color to them. Again, I don't see any insect issues on any of these. Over here, I've got some calendula growing, some more peppers here, fire away peppers. Everything looks really pretty and green. The cucumbers, I don't see any insect damage on these at all yet. Watching closely though. And as I come over here to the crates, the lettuce is still just beautiful. Noticing a little bit of wear. It's getting tired. This is time to harvest this last head of lettuce here. And these crates, I've pulled everything out of here and I've replanted with some carrots. I've done some succession planting. Some are a little bit farther along than others, and these I just seeded. This kale here, again, is the same as the other one. Just the coloring is magnificent. Beets down in here. I've harvested most of my beets, but these were the ones that weren't getting a lot of sun. One thing I am noticing is I'm really watching for spiders. I'm not sure if there's spider mites. Here is a web right here. Oh, and down here, okay, I am seeing some type of issues here. Don't know if that is what type of spider that might be, but that could be an issue right there. So what I will do is I will put some 7 Dust on that first and make sure I'm not getting some type of spider mite. That is the first I've seen, and do not want it going over to my tomatoes, my cabbage. I've never grown cabbage, so I'm not sure what is attracted to them, but the cabbage, these are gorgeous Chinese cabbage. Just the beauty of this wrinkling and this color is just beautiful. The veining of it. This has probably been the favorite thing that I have grown so far. I do have damage on the outer leaves, and when I water, I am trying to keep the outer leaves, underneath the leaves, kind of hosed down fairly well. But I did want to show you that spider web, so I will be being aggressive with that after this video. I can kind of see the web right there. Everything else, the basil is growing good. I did a harvest on that. I will add the video to that. But the cabbage does have a lot of damage. I'm not sure. I have looked for worms. I have looked for caterpillars. I've taken off little tiny 1 or 2 of the green little caterpillar, really small. But that is all I've seen on these. I have not seen any type of large caterpillar. Now these have been in the crates for over 2 months. So mine are a little bit farther along, and I've never grown them. I really don't know what to look for, but my main concern is the spiders. And there is, so I will take that off. I don't know if I should, but I'm going to. And I think I'm going to take this one off also. Don't know if I should, but I'm going to, just to try to keep some things cleaned up a little bit there. Maybe get a little bit better airflow under here, possibly. I will destroy this these leaves. I'm not sure what that was. It's definitely some type of caterpillar larvae or cocoon, something going on there that I don't like. But the tomatoes are doing well. I just wanted to kind of go over how everything was looking, and it looks vibrant and dark and green. The tomatoes that are growing, I'm getting some color on some. Here I'm getting some color on these black cherry tomatoes. I did harvest a lemon boy. My early girls are starting to produce some fruit, which is very exciting. But just a kind of a quick go through to the garden. One of my tomato plants over here, it's the beefsteak. I have noticed curling just today, actually yesterday afternoon. I came out to check everything, and I did notice these plants did not look right. The leaves don't look good on it. I've not seen any insects. I've not seen grasshoppers or caterpillars of any kind on these. No spidering, no spider webs, I meant. And I actually have fruit developing. So this just started yesterday, so I'm not sure what I did. I don't know if I've watered it too much. The soil is moist, but not wet. It's just a nice moist, cool temperature. So, and this one right next to it does not have any of that happening. So I don't know what I did. Strawberries are beautiful, producing beautiful strawberries for us. These are the Everbearing, and they just keep bearing strawberries. I wish I would have grown crates of these. I will next year for sure. This fall I will put some in. But other than that, I just wanted to show you some of the cabbages are just absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to lose those. Oh, there is a little grasshopper right there. So I guess maybe that is the culprit then. I'm glad I saw that. It wasn't there just a second ago. So I guess by ruffling up those leaves, I flushed him out. So I possibly will need to start to spray some BT, or I'm going to start with the 7 Dust first. Okay. One other thing is the beets. I love the color of these leaves with the purple veining. Oh, that's just gorgeous. What a sight to see. Absolutely, the colors are amazing. The Swiss chard again is something also to share. These are the bright lights. This one is the red. Oh, look at that. And this is the orange. Oh my gosh. That is stunningly gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay, well, just wanted to run through that. I will show you also what I harvested out of the garden today. The gorgeous zinnias are really exploding. I started these zinnias at the mid to late February, just seeded them. But if you keep these zinnias cut, then they'll bush out like this. They'll get real bushy, and they will produce more and more. Now, it's probably a good thing to go ahead and succession plant your zinnias, because by midsummer, come August, they're really pretty much wore out. So it's always good to reseed your zinnias also, but these look gorgeous. So the more you cut, the more stems that you get. They just keep stemming out. So when I cut that main one, it gave me 2 more plus a third one. So when I cut this one, I'll have 2 more plus these 2. So it's almost quadruples each stem as you cut. And this whole bush is just going to be, oh, it's just budded up everywhere. It's gorgeous. These are the pink and the new orange lime, I believe. The Good-Hearted Tomato is a dwarf tomato plant grown in pots, usually on a patio, or they stay very, very short. But this is actually my second harvest off of these. The first harvest was just a few little tomatoes, but they're finally starting to turn. And here's the second one I've got here. Oh, there's some down in there. Go ahead and pick those off of there. Really clean, nice.